It's hard to believe that Acura has just officially killed off one of their most popular sedan in the lineup, the TLX, or formerly known as TL. This is sad news for the fans of sports sedans, especially if you are a fan of Japanese brands, as your choices are shrinking day by day. I may be biased because I owned one in the past, but you have to see it up close to truly appreciate the presence and how stunning the car looks in person. The latest generation was released back in 2021, and for the first time since 2018, the Type S finally made a return with a brand new exclusive V6 turbo engine, which pushes out 355 horsepower and 354 pound-feet of torque, made it to a 10-speed in-house built transmission. I had the pleasure of owning the 2021 Type S when it launched, and the car had absolutely amazing handling dynamics. The only drawback was the size and weight at over 4,200 pounds. This car really needed 400 horses out of the box to be able to keep up with its competition. This is where Acura really dropped the ball as they released a brand new sports sedan in the market that could not keep up in acceleration with all the competitors in its class. Mind you, the car had amazing handling and actually was faster on some racetracks, but lost a lot of cred with its poor 0 to 60 and quarter-mile times. This could have been avoided if the car just had more power. It may also have sold better and perhaps would have a better chance of surviving. Your only other Japanese option right now is the aging LEXUS IS, and the future is also uncertain for Lexus, although the IS has a much better chance living on in some form, but definitely not with the current V8 offered on the IS500. Lexus has been killing off their V6 on the RX and ES latest generations as well. Please subscribe to the channel for future news and updates. Back to TLX. Another issue this generation had was Honda shifting focus on electric platforms, and the TLX got the short end of the stick as production was slowed down for a long time to retool for future EV lineup. For the past 2 years, barely any stock was produced and dealers had no inventory available. Doing this in already declining sedan market finalized TLX's demise. I believe that had they had plenty of inventory with some incentives, it may have just bought some extra time to extend its run. Sales before that were not really that bad considering. Honda's timing and planning was absolutely awful, since the demands for EVs now have plummeted, and just recently Honda has been pulling back and shelving EV investments and future rollouts. Acura was to go all EV, but I just don't see it happening now. Honda has been completely silent, and this may be the reason why the new generation RDX has been delayed. Acura will probably delay or scrap the EV-only RDX and come out with a hybrid instead, which is desperately lacking in Acura's lineup. Acura should have had the TLX and Integra hybrids years ago. We can only speculate how much missed sales were lost as a result. Last point on the TLX is how pricing has increased just over the last few years, but we know this trend is not exclusive to Acura only. This just may have pushed any potential buyers to SUVs or German brands. Latest sedan sales for Honda are on a huge decline for the Accord and Integra, and it makes you wonder if Civic will be the only option left. Honda can't keep up with the production now that they have a hybrid Civic in their lineup. So what's next for Acura? They have the newly developed Type S turbo engine available and only used in the MDX right now. Any chance this motor will end up in the new RDX? I doubt it. Acura has no sporty SUV. Perhaps they could extend the lineup and add a two-row sporty variant that would fit in between the MDX and the RDX. For a brand that screams precision-crafted performance in all their ads, killing the TLX leaves a huge gap. Integra Type S is not going to fill the void and bring in shoppers that are looking at Mercedes C43, BMW M340i, and Audi S5 or the LEXUS IS. It will be interesting to see what Acura does next. We know that all-electric RSX is just on the horizon, but I don't see this model creating much hype for the brand. And just how much better will this be from the current reskinned GM, the ZDX? If you are still considering a TLX or Type S, this is your last chance to pick up a brand new model before they're all gone. I doubt that any Japanese brands have any plans to make another turbo sporty sedan. Who knows, maybe the values for the Type S will skyrocket in the future. Let me know your thoughts and feedback and leave a comment. Do you have any plans to purchase the TLX, or will you stay away since they are being phased out? Thank you for watching, and please subscribe for future videos.